Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome to Hades 2 Early Access. I don't usually play Early Access games on the channel here, but like, come on, we all knew this was happening. You know what Hades is, you know the deal. I don't have to explain this to you. Let's just get in here and check it out.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
Death to Chronos.
So I have intentionally stayed in the dark about this game for the most part, to the point that I don't even know if there's information out there that I don't know. So we're gonna be taking this all in really fresh. I knew about the different main character, and that's about it. This will restore my. This is health down here, so this is like a magic bar or something. Secondary resource bar.
Lost souls. I'll make the Titan pay.
Yeah, that feels like Hades, all right. This is a very compelling first weapon. She feels a lot more like plant your feet than Zagreus did. Like I can't really move between strikes if I'm attacking as fast as possible. Dash button's still the same. If we right click, okay. Cast feels pretty similar to Zagreus's, although it doesn't look like we have limited ammo.
Just a spell. It's just another spell. 10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, Sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
I really like this expansion of the, like, it's not just the god coming through, it's their environment coming through, and the way it changes the dominant palette of the screen and everything. Like, this is a really nice presentational improvement. Okay, Boons of Apollo. He has yet to find a skill at which he does not excel. Okay, so we can charge our attack to use our secondary resource for a stronger effect. Daze causes people to have a chance to deal no damage. It's not super exciting. While standing in your casts, you restore magic, which is used for your Omega moves. Press Q for a binding spell or hold Q to do the Omega version. Okay, this is interesting. Let's pick up the Nova Strike.
They need my aid. I'll see if I need theirs.
So, okay, hold on a second. What does this look like? Those are expensive. It's a powerful thing, but that's very expensive.
Be gone. Hold still.
Okay, I see. This is 5 what now?
I'll need these soon enough.
Maybe? What did I just pick up? Ashes. Apparently that's an ash. Okay, also we have an inventory screen. Certainly a change. Fish.
Don't have the means just yet.
Yeah, we do not yet have the thing. Okay, more ashes or green stuff. Let's figure out what all the things are first.
Spindles.
Okay. Maybe not the most terrifying enemies ever. Alright, so if you just quick tap, it's like a slow. And if you hold the button, it's an even more slow. Okay, and when it kicks out, it explodes. That's pretty fun. Should probably not do that while that guy is getting an attack ready. Ow. Okay, there's a lot more cooldown between her dashes than I was expecting. And we can stun these big dudes out of their attack windup, which I don't think was generally the case with attack windups in the first game. All right, what is that? Psyche. Mostly used to raise grasp to activate more Arcana cards. Okay. Those are all words that I understand.
So,
This is probably money. This is a friend. We're gonna go meet a friend. Provided I don't just die in the room. Alright, so we get our blue stuff back every chamber. Which is neat. You can't step between strikes of the main combo, but you can dash between them.
the sigil of frost.
Hold on a second. Yeah, that's quite a cooldown between dashes. I'm mashing that out as fast as I can. I guess that's probably like that in the original game too. It's just I'm so used to playing with the dash upgrades and stuff, right?
Headmistress told me so much about you, and now at last we meet. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You look just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back. You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
Okay, I like the new outfits, like the everybody's girded for war thing. A lot of really short skirts in in the War of the Gods, though. Seems like you're allowed to armor your legs. That's a thing you can do. With the turning of the seasons can come hope and renewal, or desolation beyond words. Okay, so we can just stand around and let our magic come back. Sprint forms a cyclone around you. I do like this. 4 damage every 0.25 seconds. Lasts for 3 seconds. Okay, yeah.
Cold comfort.
And here's the part where we die.
Root stalker. Got to move.
Okay, so we have a charge-up version of that as well. Ah, shit. Hey, maybe don't go directly into the big root thing.
Return to shadow now.
It's like this massive, incredibly visible trap, and I just ran right into it. Here's the thing: video games are hard. Everybody knows this.
Back already. Damn it.
It's a lot less bloody than when Zagreus does it. Hello, frog.
See what I get for staying out all night, Chronos.
Oh, the frog is an adorable friend.
Mwah.
Okay, what's going on in here? We have a portrait of our adorable friend.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Also, I will say this, this as well. My grasp of Greek mythology is real shaky, so there's definitely gonna be stuff in here I'm gonna miss.
Who dares disturb my eternal rest? You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch. Speak!
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Okay if I call you witch like that?
Which worked for me in context. And a solid haunting all in all, Dora. But I'd better run. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
I don't have time to teach you how to be a ghost. A lot of other
Stand
things on my
tall and
mind,
show no weakness.
presumably. What else is on around here?
The rivers overflowed back there.
Okay.
There you are. Come here. Time forced our hand, Millenoi. Nary a soul expected you to slay our enemy last night, on a new moon, no less. But you accomplished something of great import.
Dying horribly?
I lack such forgiveness for my failure, Headmistress Hecate. The Titan yet lives, and Olympus yet burns, while I'm back where I started. What is it I accomplished?
You're here to speak of it. Recovered in body, if not in spirit. You've not failed, merely begun. Thus may you learn, grow stronger, and complete your task. Death to Chronos.
Death to Chronos. Be well, Headmistress.
And you, Malinois.
We have extra buttons for manners.
It's being purified.
Okay, well, I guess we'll concoct some stuff later.
The Crossroads, that haven hidden twixt the surface and the underworld, conceals those still loyal to Lord Hades, rightful ruler of the dead.
Together we'll retake my
times.
father's realm.
Already hit a wall. Knocked your scrawny ass all the way back here. It's insane that she's sending you out on foot, all on your own.
Yeah, I should at least have a tank, right?
Your skepticism's duly noted.
Do we have tanks? Have we invented tanks yet?
Hail, Shades. Our fight is just getting started.
So obviously we're being dropped in sort of in the middle of a thing here. It's not very difficult to read what has happened.
Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut. Not that he'd die from that. Works on mortals, though.
I've nothing to report, Odysseus. Not yet.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
I mean, it does seem unlikely. I can't imagine that he's actually available in this build of the game.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep. I promise.
I kind of like this. This I think is a clever move for giving the area a different tone, like still connecting it to the tone of the first game. But like, if Hypnos was here, this is a lot more solemn than the House of Hades was, right?
Hi, gang. Headmistress must have some important tasks for you.
And if were Hypnos here, it would be hard to maintain that, I think. And I like the fact that we have our own little tent off to the side where the tone can be a little bit different. We can have fun with our ghost friend.
Okay.
Do we just? Okay. So what do I do? Did I miss? Well, yes, I did. I did miss a huge staircase. In fact,
My altar. Headmistress lent me the Arcana.
okay, while you channel your Omega moves, everything moves slower. That seems good.
The sorceress.
Okay, interesting. So I can upgrade Grasp, which lets me activate more Arcana cards at once. I'm assuming this is going to scroll probably once we have enough unlocked. Bonus damage from casts. Okay, healing. Yeah, restoration on the run feels pretty important. Max health and max magic seems like a winner. When you're under 100% magic, your attack and special deal bonus damage. Wow, that's a lot of bonus damage too. Okay, but we are out of ash. Okay, and different cards have different amounts of grasp that they cost. What does it cost to level up our just psyche? Right, because that's what the description of psyche said. I remember now, and now we actually know what those words mean. Okay, right now we have our one weapon.
Attention! Allay your fears. She has returned.
Speaking of familiarity and perhaps shifting the tone a small amount.
The arms of night are now at my disposal. Or shall be, soon enough.
Okay, a great big axe. A staff that shoots flames. And the sister blades. And I know
Just the staff bathing in there.
the what's coming up message on the main screen says there's at least one more weapon, and obviously there are spaces for 6 here, so. This looks like the trinket cabinet, the keepsake cabinet.
The task comes first.
Yep, just like Zagreus, she refuses to sit down because they You know, listen, we have a lot of things to do. It's a big game. We're very busy. We can't just spend time animating a sitting posture.
A battle lost. But this is war, young one, and you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure here, so let's see you give me 20.
That's a cool beard you definitely naturally grew off of your face. Guy who is a skeleton and has no hair follicles.
Commander Skelemius, sir.
All right, kick the shit out of him. Classic task. Here's the special. Here's the cast.
Again.
Okay. How do I restore? Oh, there's a thing for it.
Got all your magic back.
Yes, thank you, Skelemius.
All right, that's enough. I shall return.
Forgive me, sir.
Something tells me he'll be fine.
Death to Chronos. I'll see to that. No one is more prepared. Beyond the mists of Erebus, there should be a way down. Too risky heading through Elysium. And too risky to stay. All right, it's time.
Oh, I really like this expansion of the sort of like look over the vista thing that you could do as Zagreus. Yeah, that's really cool. You good? You're fine? He's fine. Listen, he's fine. We all knew he was going to be fine. Here we go.
Ugh, these blasted wards.
Nope, never mind.
Messing with that thing.
Here we go.
Find
That's the
Titan,
one.
Slay the Titan. The Trident Sigil. You're one of my father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
It's a good thing my father and his brothers famously always get along.
Long-lost niece, you live! We thought you met the same fate as your father, and your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
That is a very impressive trident. Alright, a splash that knocks other foes away I don't feel like I really want. Sprint deals damage and knocks foes away but eats your magic. Well, listen, I'm going to forget to use my Omega moves a lot. I think it probably isn't a big deal. And also, like, I don't really want to knock my foes apart, right? I want to keep them locked together so that we can keep doing this thing.
All of you gather round.
That's actually very fun. So it doesn't add the effect. I was having trouble getting the cyclone to trigger before too. Stuff doesn't necessarily add the effect to the dodge. It's to holding the button down after the dodge.
Within mist-shrouded labyrinthine Erebus lie countless souls of the dead, awaiting judgment that shall never come.
They'll be judged soon enough.
All right, at least one character that I'm very glad to see back, and also the fact that he can be perceived and conversed with by the protagonist.
Whalers.
I gotta say, this weapon feels a little unfair.
A gift.
Just like the amount of area it covers and the control it gives you over everything around you. That's a moly, of course. Okay. Let's see if the pomegranates work the same way they used to still. It's possible that I'm being too precious with my resources. Because, like, it really does take you quite a lot of attacks to actually knock these enemies out. So there's not really, it seems like there's not any limitation on the special attack. I can just kind of fire it off as much as I want, and the damage is poor. Like, a good reason to do this, a good reason not to do this, is that it takes forever to kill anything. But it's interesting that you can just, like, safely infinitely attack at range like that with every weapon. Although I guess I don't know that. Maybe what the special is probably changes from weapon to weapon, huh?
These still grow in the Underworld.
All right, palms seem to work same as they used to. It seems like we're going to need a lot more ash before we need Psyche. Cool. I am real good at getting hit by very silly things. Once the whalers get going, they're a little scary. I will say that.
Ash of the Dead.
All right, we know what these do. Probably. All right, a lot of the systems from Hades still seem to be in place. We're still getting bonus damage from, like, knocking opponents into the environment. We're still not able to interrupt the attacks of enemies who have yellow armor on their bar. There we go. Now we have control.
A centaur heart. Better.
Okay. Good. We have 87. Is it still Obol? It's probably still Obol. I mean, shopping with this much money is almost certainly not worthwhile. But also, I'm probably just going to die in this fight. Don't stand in that. So I can move around inside the area while I'm winding up the cast. I need to not leave it until... Yep, good work. Alright, so hold down dash. Maybe I should be focusing on trying to kill the tentacle. I'm just kind of assuming, based on, you know, having played a video game before, that killing that tentacle is not going to be particularly meaningful because she will probably just spawn another one. But let's just, like, oh well, it's probably not gonna... Yeah, it didn't get over there fast enough. And also, you know, I should have dropped that so that the boss was actually in it. There's kind of a lot going on right now. I'm just still adjusting. Come on. Alright. Take you off. Let's, we should kill it once just to see.
For what you did to me.
It doesn't do any, like, meaningful damage to the boss to have the tentacle killed. But she doesn't immediately respawn one. Oh boy. Alright, so if you attack and you hit dash right afterward, you, like, dash out of the attack animation, but then the attack goes off where you landed, and it does lock you in place for a second. So you gotta make sure that you are, safe to be standing still for a second wherever you land. Almost got myself into trouble in that one. Most of your attacks are interruptible.
Foul spirit.
The ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace of the gnarled branches of those writhing woods.
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods? Doubtless this one knows hatred, not just love. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Generally, the Greek gods have a pretty wide portfolio, right? I don't know exactly all the things that Aphrodite is goddess of, but there are a lot of kinds of passion, at the very least.
Why, hello, gorgeous. You look like you can break some hearts even without my aid. Oh, your brother would be so proud, knowing you're fighting for your kin.
Okay, rarer boons, right? Because we fought a boss. Gosh, how much... I really wish that... I guess I don't know what they would tell me that would make this clear, but I really wish I knew what close up meant. Like, how close is close? Casts drag foes in. In each encounter, one foe is always weak, and you restore magic near weak foes. Let's try this.
I've much to learn from her, I think. Can't recover here. Need to press on.
Well, the pink effect covers the entire attack. Maybe close up just means anything that's close enough to be hit by my melee.
Fall back to dust.
Wow. Yeah, I think so. It's like a really significant amount of damage. Okay, and I can... If they're not armored, it seems like an attack will break them out of the out of their whale. Huh, this looks like a doorway almost. But I guess it's just a particularly prominent bush. Palm versus shop. I mean, at some point we need to look at the shop. We need to see what's up with it, but also...
Farther than last time.
I feel like getting a palm on this attack boon feels very significant. These things are not that scary. I don't need to be reacting so much. I suppose I could have waited until the fighting was over. Yeah, this is... I'm feeling powerful. I'm feeling impressive here.
That's better.
Yeah, I think for the moment we're just going to keep chasing ashes. So these things really are not dangerous by themselves. It's just they create awkward zones where you can't run through safely, which are relevant for it's relevant for when other enemies are chasing you around. I love a hammer. Hammers are very strong, but we can't just like not take the new thing. We must know about the new thing. Yeah, I will say, like, I am definitely, like, the kind of player in games like these that is a little bit afraid to use a limited resource because it's like, oh man, what if there's another wave of enemies on which I need it more? But the strength of the Omega on the Omega effect on normal casting or normal attacking really does compel you to use it like all the time. I'm always thinking about it, even if I'm not always doing it, because like holy heck, it's powerful. Yeah, all right, new stuff. So it's more max magic. Is that soul tonic? That little bottle. Let's make use of some of it. Still so little damage. We gotta pursue some upgrades. Ah, shoot. Okay, so what happened there is I got caught trying to dash through because your collision box, like, obviously you can do this part of the dash, the evade part of the dash, through stuff, but when you're actually doing the run, you have your full normal collision, and it's very easy to just get stuck on an enemy.
The underworld of Hades holds more than the souls of the dead. Riches beyond imagination. Even the remains of the deathless titans.
They'll end up back where they belong.
Okay, I mean, this is a table. It's weird that descriptive text was attached to a table.
Always need bones, just not precisely now.
Okay, bones are some kind of reagent. Mostly used to trade for stuff that is actually useful. Okay, fair enough. Help from Apollo or the shop. I think we're about to die, and we have a fair amount of money. I guess let's go see what the shops look like.
That breathing.
Hooray, another familiar face. Or... face was maybe the wrong word.
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely shall make all the difference in my task. What gold I find is yours.
You know, in the portrait, I guess that the art must not be finished. There was placeholder art for people in the first early access build of Hades 1 as well. Because if that were supposed to be the finished art, you'd expect the hat to be there. So, help from Poseidon or some food, and this will be a pomegranate, but it will apply to something randomly. We won't get to make the choice. I'm probably just gonna die if I don't take the food. But also, what if we just got more powerful? What if...
This one, please.
Underworld boatman yet eludes the grasp of Chronos, does he? Turn to a life of the piratical smuggler in these dark times, huh?
Alright. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna just, we're gonna kill our way out of the problem. Best defense is a good offense. Whenever you claim a minor, find, or similar resource reward, a copy may appear. I mean, fluid gain seems pretty cool.
The ocean's fury.
Just spawn extra magic by hitting people with your weapon.
Headmistress.
There she is. Welcome to the edge of Erebus. Well done, Millenoi.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate. I could not have reached this point without your guidance.
And in turn, you shall not pass this point without a demonstration of your capability.
My capability? You'd have us face each other here, even though my task has already begun.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would know if you stand any chance at all against our enemy.
I mean, this makes sense, right? Because Millenoi has to actually, like, save herself. The fact that she's not immortal means you have to be a little bit more careful with her. She's not quite as immortal as Zagreus, anyway. Although, if she's his sister, maybe she is, and the like, making yourself, turning yourself to shadow or whatever is just because it hurts less to do it that way? I don't know. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Ah. Okay, that's a lot of flame throwing. Ow. Damn.
You're clearly unprepared as yet.
Those attacks come out quick. And it's difficult. I can't read her animations yet. It's difficult to know where the safe angles are.
Strong.
I'm sure we will learn in time.
Chronos, how can I ever beat the headmistress?
If only I had some kind of sick laser cannon or something.
Come here, you little bug.
Who dares?
Yeah, okay, pretty good.
A scourge upon your bloodline for resummoning me, witch!
Hey, everything okay there, Mel?
Oh, yes, Dora. It's just... I should have gone farther that time. I'll give more notes on your haunting later, all right?
Oh, sure.
Hail, spirit.
You invoke me?
We probably shouldn't stop to brood every time we come back through. We can definitely jam another couple of runs in here. Let's talk to the headmistress first.
At least our cauldron's finally purified, praise the fates. Speaking of which, are you as yet considering an invocation to them? I have my doubts that they would listen even now.
If there's any chance the three fates shall aid us, I'll take it. Thank you for preparing things for me. Though I'm well short of freshly picked reagents still.
I'd offer such reagents if I could, but as you venture past this glade, look carefully along your path and you shall find them. Fate's willing.
Yes, headmistress.
I mean, I don't have to look that carefully.
Moonlight guide us.
And may shadows conceal us.
They seem to all be huge and golden and glowing, so...
Last night I dreamt of this.
Okay, so this is where we're making like permanent upgrades to our surroundings. So we're gonna need some silver for the fates. We can get the wretched broker to appear. I miss the wretched broker.
I'm ready. By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
Also, maybe he'll sell us a silver.
Broker, welcome to the Crossroads.
Okay. I don't know if this is a consensual summoning, but he seems happy enough to be here, so whatever. And okay, we need gathering tools to gather psyche anyway, or silver anyway.
Dark of chaos, light of moon, heed now my will.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
So mote it be. Okay, broker, what do you got?
Hail, broker.
Ashes, psyche, fate fabric. Fate fabric sounds important. Also expensive.
Take care then.
After ever-scheming Chronos claimed the house of Hades, shades of the dead residing there, all scattered to the ends of the earth.
You shades are welcome here and safe.
He is adorable.
Let's see. The good witch put you to the test out there, did she? Quite an intensive teaching style, I always thought. She expects a lot from you, but that's just what happens when you've such potential.
Then she must be disappointed with my results, although she's careful not to show it. Same as you, Odysseus.
Come, I know how dispiriting it is to chart one's course only to lose one's way. We rarely get where we must go the fastest way we can.
Yeah, I guess he would know.
As long as we get there at all.
Oh wait,
Death to Chronos, sir.
Oh, don't I wish.
I'm trying to remember to press the be polite buttons.
How fare my favorite hound and polecat friends?
Huh, polecat. That doesn't... In America, or at least in the part of the country I'm from, the word polecat means skunk. At least that's how I've always heard it used. That is definitely not a skunk.
May you have pleasant dreams.
Okay, we're probably not going to get any new interactions there.
Hail, O spirits.
Gosh, did you guys see that? That was Melanoe.
The altar of ashes.
We're a big celebrity around these parts. Okay, I definitely want more max HP.
The Titan.
More than anything else. And that's already eaten through a lot of our ash. It's weird that on this screen I don't see... The amount of ash you have should be more visible, right? When we're mousing over something, we can see there's 4 ash in our backpack or whatever, but it's weird that the number's not represented up here. I guess maybe it will be the case. Oh, hey, Death Defiance. That seems important. Maybe it'll be the case that there ends up being so many different resources that it would be cumbersome to do that with.
Ready for more.
Oh, that's still very glowy.
What say the ashes?
I don't think I want to save my ash. Okay, I'm ignoring the exclamation point. Never mind, it's gone now.
There's something new here.
Gathering tools. A crescent pick. Okay, we have a second little circle for these.
The crescent pick. Reveal to me the bounties of the earth.
It shall serve you well.
Okay, interesting. So we're picking a single tool to come with us. Each run sort of like, I guess, choosing a resource to focus on.
The Crossroads training grounds are watched over by fearless seafarer Skelemius, famed in death as he was famed in life.
We cannot fail with such a genius on our side.
Nope.
Huh. You don't say. Alright, well, I guess let's give it another go here, shall we? Wait, is this... Okay, no, this isn't something I can look out over.
My path is set. The flame sigil.
Let's go
There's
mine some
more
silver.
I can use. I thought the fire goddess never got involved. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
And I really love her rad skeleton arm. That's very good.
Well, look at you, hot stuff. Come to help the elderly. Oh, what a good girl you are. And here I was, just about to burn this whole blasted place to the ground myself. Now, here's a little warm-up for ya.
Yeah, that's rad. That's a really cool presentation. I love the brazier girding around her waist and hips. That's really cool. Attacks inflict 40 damage accrued from this every 1 second. Okay. Wait, afflicted foes take 40 damage accrued from this every 1 second, but it says scorch damage 25. I might not be parsing that tooltip very well. Casts repeatedly inflict scorch. That seems actually really useful. I know this is the rare one, but let's take this and try to.
Almost burns.
So, can I? Yes, even my free immediate scorch does a really good job of, or free immediate cast does a really good job of that. That seems like a very powerful upgrade.
Near all of the near-endless pathways in suffocating Erebus lead to dead ends, and very scarce are those who can navigate them.
Took only my entire life to figure out.
Interesting.
Looks like a new path out.
It's weird that this doesn't get descriptive text.
You'll burn.
Okay, I can't put up a second cast until the one that already exists is expended, it seems like. Yeah, I do like that a lot though. That's really cool.
Some bones for later use.
Quite a lot of bones, in fact. Yeah, I don't know that we really need more max magic right now. So come to us right through here. So yeah, you can see the scorch accumulating on their health bars as orange, and then actually pulsing through as damage once per second. It's a really weird little mechanic. I wonder why it works like that. Why it's more complicated than just this deals damage, you know, every X milliseconds or whatever. You have to hold the button down to get the Omega to come out so much longer than I'm expecting. Yeah, that's fantastic. What a good, powerful thing. Now we just actually need an upgrade to our strike. Maybe we'll get something cool here. Okay, even a single hit from our ranged attack is enough to stun enemies, normal enemies, out of their attack. They certainly do a good job of making you feel powerful. Special bounces, that's cool. Plus 10 damage per hit. Omega special gains a power shot. Interesting. Or your attack hits. Oh boy, well that seems... This seems like it's going to be incredible with basically any attack buff, right? Etheric Moonburst is kind of cool. It does play into the thing we're doing here where we like drop the freeze area, let them burn, and then just shoot garbage at them from a distance. Alright, I'm going to take this, even though the double attack thing seems pretty bananas. And let's go fight a boss. Probably the same boss.
A root stalker.
Okay, so the root is not affected by the cast while it's underground at all. Good to know. But you really do have a lot of HP. This is maybe not a good time for me to be trying to figure out the timing on the the new attack we just picked up. This will kill the tentacle. Now I can pay a little bit more attention. There it is. I went a little late. So the targeting bar flashes white when you have the timing. It's like right when it widens into the circular shot. So it's going to take a little bit of practice. Oh, don't stand in that. Okay, cool.
Go haunt some other glade.
Melinoi, I was certain you were gone. Scarce born, only to be taken by Chronos, along with my daughter and those nearest her. But the Witch of the Crossroads got you out of there, did she? How could she not send word?
Yeah, listen, stuff's complicated. There's always so much going on with this family. Okay, so sprint forms a cyclone that lingers where you stop. When you enter a location, absorb 1 instance of damage, or Omega attack is way more powerful. I mean, I guess we could be using our Omega attack more once we lock people in place. This one doesn't seem great. Vortex that makes enemies slower. I kind of don't want to make enemies slow. I want them to follow me at maximum speed into my cast. So yeah, let's pick up Weed Killer. How cool does it look? Oh, I don't have the... All right, we'll check it out in the next room.
Silken finery, so soft, divine.
Oh. Hey, this one I know.
What are you you doing here? Besides tramping all over my webs, that is. Oh, it's nothing silly. I can always make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Oh, this presentation is really cool. I dig this.
Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now. My task has begun.
Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock.
Okay, these are probably not supposed to be just, you know, obviously these are probably placeholder images. Don a 50 armor outfit that restores 2 health whenever you leave a location. Interesting. Well, our health is doing pretty okay right now. And we're getting a little bit of replenishment already. I don't know, this is probably still the right thing though.
Do you like it?
Why, this is beautiful, thank you.
And I appreciate that it actually does give you the new outfit. That's really cool. Okay, well, let's definitely go this way.
To your success.
We're gonna need an awful lot of ash.
Come.
Yeah, I like that we get to sort of like preemptively lay down the trap against these enemies. That's really fun.
Not now.
Ow, I still got caught by the edge of that. Why did I lay this down all the way over here?
Is that all?
That was definitely not ideal. We're replenishing health pretty quickly and everything. I would like more power. Especially if we could upgrade the cast boost.
Burn.
Just grab this real quick instead of, you know, focusing and doing my job. Those trees really explode over quite a large area. Shoot, that didn't quite work.
I can't right now.
It is, in fact, very easy to run out of magic.
For the last one.
Yeah, look at that. Feels like, yeah, it feels like it's got to be Smolder Ring, right?
There we go.
I do so love Smolder Ring. I assume we could probably be carrying a shovel that would let us interact with that. Changed my mind. That would be wasteful. Ah, shoot.
For me.
I am definitely still like getting hung up on random enemies a lot. The delay between the dashes feels like it is forever. It feels like by the time you can see the effect grow in size, it's already too late to hit the power shot timing. So I'm trying to predict it, and I'm doing a really bad job.
Message for me.
Wow, that's a lot of magic. Your Omega Special also launches a fiery projectile. Specials inflict Scorch. Yeah.
Flame of the Hearth.
And I'm guessing that much like with Hades 1, there are boons that are unlocked by having certain boons. Like the more Scorch stuff we pick up, the more likely we are to be able to see things that improve or rely on the Scorch damage that we're dealing. This is probably not a shopping situation.
Soul tonic. Greater focus.
And I actually am, at this point, burning through my magic pretty quickly. Whew. All right, here we go.
Greetings, witch. A chill swept through the air as you approach. Unseasonably cold. Though perhaps it is as Demeter desires. She aids you, does she not?
She does. She knew me for her granddaughter at once. Have you had opportunity to speak with her about me and all that's transpired?
No. I've been a bit preoccupied. At least here, Demeter shall be able to cool her wrath against me for keeping you a secret for so long.
Honestly, she doesn't even sound all that wrathful. I think we just want to stay back. It seems like you can't just deal damage to any Hecate. It's got to be the right one. Right, when you do the hold cast, it drops the cast where you started the hold, not where you finish holding the button down. This attack is not exactly terrifying. We can usually just back off. Yeah, not quite close enough.
Do not overextend.
Solid advice, I suppose. These are absolutely just like the shades from the second environment that I can't remember the name of in Hades 1. All of the fire. Okay, the attack gets a little bit more impressive in this when our health is lower. It does seem to be, even though the damage obviously is a lot worse, it seems to be an awful lot safer to do it this way. Yeah, the fighting style, I don't know how obvious it is from watching it, but the fighting style does feel pretty different with all of like the press and hold stuff. I really feel a little bit less mobile than Zagreus. Oh, okay. Shoot.
My favorite trick.
That follows you. You do still have an adorable little dash as a sheep. Oh, this is bad.
My silk.
No, my silk.
Let's see you evade this.
You remain sheeped for a very long time. Got them both. Did not. That's not where that goes. Ah! Oh, hell. Out and back. How is this going to change? Okay, so it's all of them do the big circle thing. Okay. You can still outrange it sometimes. That was a panic press there. That's not really where that needs to be. I mean, this feels like cowardice, right? This feels like tremendous cowardice. But also, I am surviving, kind of, for the moment. Ow. Too close, I guess, there. Shit. Okay, we got there, narrowly.
You fought with diligence and with ferocity, but surely there is more for you to learn beyond this threshold.
Narrowly and at great cost.
I look forward to it, Headmistress. What about you? Can you not join me?
No, I dare not stray too far from our abode. Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
This does seem like it would be a lot easier if we could just tackle it together, huh?
Thank you, Headmistress.
All
I
right.
passed the test.
Well, we got ourselves a cinder. Okay, simple enough. Was there any, like, silver around here or anything? Let's see where this goes.
The pathway's down. Beginning descent.
Ooh.
The air's thick.
Oceanus. Okay, those take a really long time to go off.
Look who.
Oh no.
Oh.
You're a long way from the Crossroads trouble. So this is where the real action is, huh? Weren't you supposed to still be practicing?
Things took a turn, Eris. You know how it goes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
Always in such a rush. I'd really hate to slow you down. Though, let's hang out sometime, okay? Have a great night.
Hey, can I borrow that?
Oh, one last thing.
What did she do to me?
Is it on my boon info? Foes deal bonus damage, and this grows each encounter. There are those who can inspire wrath and malice through no fault of their own. Okay. I wonder if it's like a thing where if we survive a certain number of encounters with it, we'll meet her again and she'll take it back and give us something, or it feels like it would be very weird for there to be a random encounter that just like fucks your shit up forever. That is a cool enemy. I should probably be like using my main thing. Okay, homing projectile. I see that. I get that thing. Okay, it's tough to catch these guys with the cast. They do not want to walk close enough. Okay, I'm realizing the way to hit the timing is to watch the symbol over her head. 'Cause the power shot is like exactly when the circle fills. Ow. Okay, I seem to have engaged some kind of steam vent over there.
Couldn't do it.
Also, I don't have any magic. Yeah, these chambers already are they are feeling
Golden
considerably more consequential. What kind of plant is that? A lotus. Gathered by hand in Oceanus. Okay, so they're like pipes where you can crack them and it does like a big steam vent effect. Okay. Ooh. Also, almost missed this.
Limestone.
Hell yeah, free limestone. I'm worried that I'm gonna die. We have so much money.
One step closer.
I'm sure we'll be able to pick up a boon here plus some stuff. Hey,
Shellbacks.
what the hell are you doing? Ah, okay, they're just those guys. I am very slightly better at hitting them. It is still not coming out consistently. These things have a remarkable amount of HP for an enemy that shoots such an annoying ranged projectile. Stupid. Really bad move. Really bad move.
Return to shadow now.
I ran forward to that was not a shop, it was a room that rewarded gold, and my brain just like completely.
How long has it been?
Gold was not what I needed. Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1.
It is the dead of night within a haunted, barely moonlit thicket at the Underworld's edge. There, a young forsaken princess hunts her prey.
Ready or not, hence I go.
That's a pretty dramatic way to put the thing that's happening here.
I bid you farewell for now, Lord Hypnos. Where could she be?
The keen-eyed princess finds a set of tracks, suggesting that her foe trod through this dusty ground not very long before.
Shush, Homer. How shall I ever catch her if you're going to describe my every move?
Okay, I felt like that was the implication before, but I don't remember if they were ever explicit that the narrator was Homer in the last game. I don't think I saw all the flavor text, so it might just be something I missed.
I've no idea to whom you refer, to whom the Princess of the Dead refers, as she continues on her fateful search.
Quit teasing me and help me look.
It does
find her yet.
It does feel like a narrator's eye view would be, useful in a game of hide and seek.
Odysseus, have you seen Hecate about?
Not in a little while, little goddess. Though I'd expect that pointy hat of hers to give her away.
It's a fair point.
I'll look for it. Thank you.
Oh, she's got to be around here somewhere, little goddess.
Got you, Hecate. You're dead.
Got me, you did, Millennium. But I dare say I can escape your clutches yet.
Hey!
Okay, that feels like
Can't
cheating.
hide from me. Hi, Shades. Is Hecate about? Huh. Not seen her, huh?
This shade feels quite a lot more ornate than they usually are. Okay, I do have my dash. But I was already moving at maximum run speed.
There you are. Got you again.
So persistent. Give up already, witch, for I'm a titaness. You cannot vanquish me.
I can and shall. Aha. I got you. Hecate? What's the matter?
It's merely that I've not heard your laughter before. Reminded me of your mother. A much preferable sound to that of grief.
I promise not to cry again. I still get sad sometimes, but not as much.
Do not make promises you cannot keep. When tears well up, let them spill forth. They're not so precious that they need be contained.
But you never cry, Hecate. And I wish to become strong like you, so that I might find Chronos and destroy him for what he's done. And then you could hear my mother's laugh again.
And I shall do everything in my power to prepare you, so that you may succeed where I failed. If not for your family's sake, then for your birthright, as the princess of the Underworld.
What do you mean you failed? You tried to beat Chronos yourself? He hurt you?
Concern yourself with your own pain, not mine. Destroying Chronos shall not change the past, and the pain shall linger, though assert itself less frequently with age. But enough of this. On the morrow, we shall teach you to hunt greater prey.
Truly? Death to Chronos.
Okay, that's certainly a different time scale than I would have assumed. The thing that happened long ago, and we've grown up knowing that this was where we were headed.
All my life I've prepared, and I'm nowhere near ready, am I?
There you go. I mean, you gotta give the frog a nuzzle. Your next run's not gonna be good if you haven't given your frog a nuzzle.
So what's up? Ever think maybe we're just not cut out for this, Mel? Me with the haunting, you with the... What are you trying to do again?
Find the Titan of Time. Punish him for his crimes against my family. Restore the rightful ruler of the Underworld. Hey, you're cut out for haunting, Dora.
Oh, thanks. Just like I'm sure you're cut out for all that other stuff.
Or at least, I will be.
Death to Chronos.
Death to all!
Yeah, alright, I'd take that. So it did strike me after I said it, after I was like, you know, shouldn't she be immortal too? The problem is that we can't afford to die because we'd come up in the pool. And it sounds like that's not a friendly place to be right now.
Mistress. I've had these in my head for long enough.
Update the wretched broker with exotic goods suitable for gifting and gets us a nectar so we can start, presuming that that system is the same, we can start interacting with that. Okay, this moly will give us reagent sensing, and we have enough that we'll still be able to fated intervention here.
Let's begin. Hear me, Selene, if you so desire. Aid me in finding that which I require. It is done.
Because, like, the fact is, I definitely have the lack of wherewithal necessary to just run past resources. It might already have happened.
Great tree of life, please listen to my thoughts. So mote it be. Broker, you've expanded your shop. Could make a lovely gift.
Alright, so obviously I am first going to attempt to give a gift to the frog, right? That's obvious to everybody?
This should help. Goddess of night, who can see all tomorrows, please help me avenge both our families' sorrows. Nothing. They didn't listen.
Well, sometimes it can be hard to tell. All right. Frog, would you like nectar? I cannot give Frog nectar.
You might like it down in Oceanus better than I do right now.
All right, what about you? Interesting. So there's probably going to be more than one kind of thing that we gift.
Wanted you to have this, Dora. To the best hunter in all the Crossroads.
See, I knew you were gonna pull this gift custom thing on me sooner or later, so I have come prepared. Catch.
For me? Thank you, Dora.
Cool. A ghost onion. With some temporary placeholder art.
What do I need?
Ashes, Psyche. I spent too many bones for the Fate fabric. Oh, we can buy another nectar. Hell yeah.
Be well.
Let us go and see. I mean, Nemesis has to be a pretty good nectar recipient, right?
You passed her little test that time. Must have felt so good beating her ass to the ground. Don't get to spar with her, so I can only imagine.
Her voice sounds really familiar.
We're not just sparring. You don't know our craft.
I know I could take her.
I honestly believe that. Here, you get one too.
Nemesis, maybe we could start again. Here, I got you something.
Don't need your charity, princess, or temptations while I'm on duty or off. You're doing this because you want something from me anyway, so here, knock yourself out.
I mean, that is true.
Thank you, Nem. Death to Chronos?
Whatever.
Nice to see we're all sort of pulling for the same team here.
A moment, goddess.
Really appreciate the enthusiasm.
Word has it Eris has been spotted in the depths along your path. Intelligence you likely could have used before. She made your journey worse for you. Apologies, goddess.
Oh, I should have saved one for her.
She's trying to stop me, or at least slow me down, and she knows too much about our intentions. What do we do? Children of Nyx are supposed to be on our side.
She doesn't know the half of what we've planned. Besides, her boredom drives her more than anything. Run into her a few more times, she'll soon grow sick of it and go away.
So deems the great tactician.
Aye, goddess.
Okay, then I am very curious how that system is going to unfold. And, plot also.
Just breathe.
Okay, unfortunately, I spent too much of our ash to unlock Death Defiance. Well, whatever. It's fine. I don't think I'm going to unlock anything else. We're gonna hold off and grab this after the next run, which we won't be doing this episode. But I do want to see about first of all this, and secondly, what exactly it takes to unlock a new weapon.
My keepsakes.
Behold that heirloom storage case over there.
Okay, the ghost onion is a health reservoir. That's cool. And this deals 20% damage to the last foe that vanquished you, to the foes of the type of the last. That's not as good, I think. Let's
the onion.
Let's bring this with us. I wanna get this leveled up for sure. I wonder when you level up the evil eye, I wonder if it remembers multiple types of enemies, like your last X deaths.
Being a shadowy denizen of the Underworld comes with certain perks, young one. Take, for instance, how, when you dash, nothing can touch you.
He hasn't changed a bit.
We are the unseen, at one with the darkness and the dead. I can evade anything, yes, but only for a moment, and even then, I can't prevail by dodging all night long.
Yeah, I'd do it all the time if I was you. See the little trail when you dash? Once it snaps back, you're good to go again.
The shadow follows.
There's a visual indicator for that. Oh, yeah. That's neat.
The silver pool.
Okay, so the sister blades are easy. Other stuff is a little bit more complicated. The Moonstone Axe, you're just going to get there eventually. The Umbral Flames, you have to clear some bosses for. Well?
Join with me. Lim and Oros, sister blades. We're fellow sisters now.
A fitting armament.
Okay, that seems useful.
Like getting stung by bees.
Okay, does not have infinite range.
Over here.
The attack Omega is like a dash forward. Does it? Okay, it's just if there's an enemy nearby, it dashes you right to them, even if you're not pointing at them. I'm a little worried about that. Like if there are multiple targets nearby, I wonder if its behavior is going to be difficult to predict. Right, dash strike is pretty straightforward. What's the cast look like? The cast is probably always the same. I don't know why I thought that would change with the weapon. But okay, I mean the ranged attack still is pretty long range. It doesn't feel all that different from the other weapon, I guess. And with that, I suppose we are ready to head back out. However, I think that feels like the end of the episode to me. I think we've hit a point here. We have sort of a little bit more of an understanding of our motivation, and we've seen some cool shit already. And when you come back next time, we will see so much more, because I'm not gonna die 3 rooms into the second area. Probably. I'll die before that on the next, because I'm figuring out the weapon. My point is, eventually we will get further. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.